Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, so me and Reeno are just going up to J&S because Reeno needs a new jacket. We thought, should we just stick the cameras on our heads while we're doing it? Because people seem to like when we do videos together, and we don't get to do videos together that often just because we're normally both very busy, and when we do have time off we tend to spend it together relaxing.
Yeah.
Dead hedgehog!
Oh no! I didn't see him, it's okay.
You don't want to, he was only just like, he looked like he was sleeping. So you can imagine he was sleeping at the side of the road.
No, because he can't sleep on the side of the road because he might get run over.
Uh-oh. I have no fuel.
Uh-oh. Well, there's a petrol station coming up.
I hate using that petrol station.
I know, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Can you please get off your bike? Can you please take your helmet off? Can you please come in and
I've
give me...
never been asked to take my helmet off in there. I always get off my bike because I just do that anyway. But I've gone in there and paid with my helmet on and they've been fine about it.
I'm going to test it. I'm going to try and not get off the bike. They see you stood next to the bike. Maybe they think you're the rider.
No, because they see me in there and they know what my bike is now, probably. Well, I don't know how they'll feel about you being on the bike, but I know helmet's not a problem.
I have had a bit of a disagreement with them in the past when they told me it was the law that I had to get off my bike, and I was like, no, it's not. Thank you, finally.
I gave them a wave.
We'll sit here, they can't even see us, they won't know.
Right, you ready?
Yes.
I forgot what side I was getting off then.
Although actually it's now apple green and it wasn't apple green last time.
Maybe they think the bike is filling itself up on its own. I'm just stood here watching it fill itself up. There's loads of bikes coming on.
Ah, money, 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 for God's sake, that'll do. I've been using Derrick all week, so I've not needed fuel in divvy, and now I've got to use divvy, and it's like, oh, now I've got to put money in that as well.
It's funny how it's been like super windy. Whoa, look at that. It's funny how it's been super windy like this past week, and this weekend is the kite surfing armada. And now that it's the kite surfing armada, it's not even that windy. There must be something going on. There's so many bikes.
What have you been doing?
Nothing. I've been talking. I just realised I could have done weird things to your camera.
Oh.
I could have like done a funny dance, and I only just thought of that now.
So you had a guilty look in your eye. A mischievous look.
Ready?
Hop on. Yes.
Jumping. Hoi.
Ah!
Whoa. Oh shit, that's not your peg. There we go. So she said. Yay! I saw so many bikes coming on and off. There must be something going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not well. There's a load of I don't know. I really don't know.
It's weird, isn't it?
Well, it's the kite surfing armada, so maybe people are coming down for that.
Maybe.
Because it is free. Well, you can get to get in the free bit. It's free.
To get in the free bit is
But
free.
you still need tickets.
Oh.
Come on.
Fucking hell, they got the biggest aerial on their car ever. I thought it was going to touch the power line.
Maybe that's how it's powered. You're not going to let me through, are you?
No, they're definitely not. The person in front is.
Hello?
No.
Fucking hell. Thanks to one that actually moved over.
They're not going to move. Oh, fucking hell.
There they are. Thank you. What now? Oh. Please go. Or is it an
Police.
ambulance? Ambulance.
Whoa. Oh, jeez.
What was that?
They're going fast.
It's a
scooter.
scoot.
A scoot. A scooty scoot.
What? doing all right for a little.
He was. He really was. He was going some.
In my headset, I hear it back through yours, just as a little meow.
Well, I'm basically sat on your exhaust, aren't I? If you think about it. Oh.
Oppa. Oppa. Oppa.
What?
What?
That's like the furthest I've lent.
No, we've done more than that.
I'm getting good at going round that thing now. Ooh.
Oh, it smells barbecue-y and summery.
It does.
And now it smells like crap.
Yeah. It smells like diesel or something.
What? Safety vehicle doesn't allow a bike to pull out.
I know.
Great.
You don't know, you can just stay in that left lane.
I know.
Oh no, I know, you're going the other way, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to Lee Park. I'm not going up there.
Yeah, I know.
Not Lee Park, so I'm going to Waterville. Oh well.
Fucking hell. I think it's just easier to get a jacket similar to what I already have and then nothing's changed.
Apart from it stays zipped up.
Yeah.
And it'll be nicer fitting.
Yeah, it should be, definitely. Did you just go,
I was thinking about jam on toast.
Oh, really?
It's right at this roundabout. Yep.
Yes.
I know it's because I always mess that up too. I always take the first left rather than the second. I always go left here, then realise, no, that's wrong, go to the roundabout, come back up. People may have noticed I did that in the video when I went and got my boots. No one's mentioned though, like, why did you go when you could have just...
I know this place like the back of my hand.
What the fuck is that?
What? I missed it.
Oh, that's a joke. I think it was on The Simpsons. So it's like, I know this place like the back of my hand. What the fuck is that?
I remember that actually. It just brings back so many memories when I come down here because I've not been down this way for so long. Just reminds me of being in school mostly.
Tuckers. Tucker. How has no one done it? Has no one chopped off the little bit at the edge of the T and turned it into Fuckers Pharmacy? It's literally everything you need is there. You just have to trim off one letter. Or even just do it with tape so you don't damage it. No, I'm not inciting graffiti to turn Tucker's Pharmacy into Fuckers Pharmacy. I guess we'll park in here.
Yeah, I always park in here. I hate this car park though. Look. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, my legs. Oof.
We might be an hour. We might be 7.
I'm the worst person to shop with ever.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, duck.
Nowhere near it.
That's what everyone thinks I'm like with the ones on the road, not realising I literally am going to headbutt
like an inch, like not even an inch.
Look, we have a new jacket. Although we're going to talk about women's bike gear, because this is I'm even annoyed about it. What I'm about to talk about is no slight against J&S. They've actually got one of the better selections of women's bike gear in the area. This is more about the entire industry as a standard. We've just been in there, right? And they've got half a dozen jackets for women, including jackets that are made by like Frank Thomas that are incredibly similar to like this one. But all the women's stuff, and I haven't seen this in the past, seems to have turned from the normal same thicker leather that they make men's jackets out of, and it's like handbag leather now.
Yep.
It's super thin, super soft, feels like if you get a bit of a hole in it, you could tear it by hand. Now, I understand there's not that many women that ride bikes in the UK, it's a very small number, but the way that basically, for when Reeno just went in there, what were the options? Oh, well, if you want it in pink, purple, or it must have some sort of floral design on it, and it also is going to be a thinner leather. We managed to find this one, which is, it's thicker than the other stuff, but not quite as thick as like this, isn't it?
It's similar. It's
very similar, but it doesn't feel so flimsy.
It's very similar to my old jacket.
The worst one was this BKS one, and I'm telling you now, that BKS jacket is a fashion jacket. That is not a proper bike jacket.
Yeah, definitely.
It is terrible.
And because I'm small as well, there's not many options for my size either. So my choice of jackets went from, there's about 3 decent jackets, and then that went from, which one's in my size? Only one of them. Okay, I guess that's the jacket I'm buying then.
Yeah,
but I guess that's not really their fault.
No, it's not their fault. It's to do with the industry, but I just don't understand why they reduce the protection. I mean, we've been saying this for a while now, that it seems like they reduced, like you look at a pair of women's boots made by the same company, you know, exactly the same as the men's boots with just the ladies version. All they do is remove all of the protection and then charge the same amount of money.
Yeah. And then if you want more protection, you have to pay more money for it.
Yeah.
But which I can understand why in clothes, because you have to alter them, you have to adjust them.
Yeah, but it comes with the men's stuff as standard.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I mean, I can only assume that the only people designing this stuff are middle-aged old men.
There are some women that do design some women's motorcycle stuff. I think Held, some of the women's gear are designed by women.
I mean, even if they only made, like, you know, 5 or 10 jackets for you to choose, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
5 or 10 jackets for you to choose from. It would be fine if they were all the same standard and same quality, but it's just like, women, well, they like flowers, pretty colours. They're never riding the bike, they're only ever on the back, so I don't think that much protection, do they?
That pretty much exactly sums it up in my opinion.
And it's wrong.
I think a lot of women will agree. I mean, even this jacket that I've got embroidered flowers on it, but I can kind of deal with it.
They're not flowers.
Well, not flowers, just a pretty design.
It's a small embroidered design, which is kind of like, you could have not done that and that jacket would have looked absolutely great. I mean, it still looks nice, but it's just like, not every woman wants to have a floral design.
No.
Not every woman wants to have a pink, purple, or something frigging jacket.
I mean, there are some women that do like that and they like pink, but I'm not one of them women.
No doubt there is, but I don't know, it's not exactly progressive.
I suppose it's like if let's say there's a women's sport or something, or things that women generally do, and then men get into it, and then let's say they design gear for men and they just stick loads of, what do men like? Beer, they like football, they like all this shit, let's put that on there. Let's put, like, I don't know, chainmail on it or something.
Chainmail?
Well, I don't know, it's a manly thing.
Now that is some abrasion protection right there. Heavy.
Yeah. But at least I've got a new jacket that actually zips up, so that's the main thing.
You would think if that one jacket wasn't there, you wouldn't have had one, or you would have had to have gone super flowery or pink or purple, and you were just not going to do that.
No. And I now finally have a back protector too.
Yeah, a proper one.
Yeah, an actual one.
I can't make my mind up what's going on with the bike industry. Like, it's in trouble. People have been saying it's in trouble, but then it seems to be booming, and I'm like, well, is it recovering or is it still falling? And if it is falling, is there still less women getting into biking? Because there seems to be more of them. Yeah,
I would say I've noticed more women now, and I don't know whether it's just because I notice them, I'm like aware of them more, or whether it is the fact that I do just have noticed them more.
Well, since I started riding, I think I've noticed more ringing themselves.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, I mean, it might be more people in general, but I think more of them are riding for themselves now, rather than just always being the one on the back. Now, obviously, when you see me in videos of me and Reeno, very often she's on the back, but it's because we're just getting somewhere and it's quicker and easier to do it that way. Yeah,
rather than take 2 bikes out.
And especially when we're making a video, because it means that we don't have to both be concentrating and we can have a better conversation. Plus, it's fun.
It is fun. It's fun to be on the back sometimes as well, because it's so different to riding, but it is fun.
So yes, motorcycle industry, just stop trying so hard. Just make the jackets out of the same leather as you make the men's. don't think you need to put pretty colours on it, little pretty embroidered flowers. Just make decent gear which gives people the best protection they can get, and it also happens to fit a woman.
Yeah.
That is honestly far more important to people than, oh, does this look nice? I say, I am no SJW or anything like that. I know people always be like, oh God. It's like, no, that stuff is ridiculous. Just all of this world is ridiculous. When it comes down to the basic feasibility of buying a jacket, even I feel a bit insulted. And I'm not even a woman. It was mainly just that thin leather. I just couldn't believe that.
Yeah. I'm just like, you feel like you could scratch it and it would just break.
And even if it wasn't put down to a crash, it's never going to last as long. We all know that leather doesn't last that long. Oh, it's super soft and supple.
I mean, my
leather.
old jacket lasted me ages. The only reason it's failed now is because the zip broke. That's it. The leather itself was like, I've even crashed in that old jacket and it's still held up.
Another piece of bike gear which is structurally completely fine, but the zip is the thing that's actually made you go and buy a new one. Oh, could it be a conspiracy that they purposely put crap zips in as a way to make sure that they break and then you have to go and buy? I swear to God. Call me a conspiracy theorist, I don't care, but that is what they're doing. Everything survives fine apart from the zips.
Maybe zips just don't have a long life.
No, cheap zips don't. Remember that when you make something, the old days, you know, they used to say about, oh, they don't make it like they used to. Because in the old days, they made something to be the best it could possibly be and last the longest it could possibly last. That was the most important thing, was this thing, this spanner, this tool, this whatever, it will last forever. Like, people had shoes and they would have them resoled, as in new soles put on them, stuff like that. But there's no money in that long term, so you have to have what's this, basically this bell curve of, is it just well built, is it just built well enough that people will accept it, that the price is low enough, but it makes sure that it breaks within 2 or 3 years, because then they're going to have to go and buy another one. That's how the world works now. It's how tools are sold, it's how clothes are sold, and it's definitely how bike gear is sold. Because there's not that many people, so it's like, they need people to be buying new gear every couple of years. Or, if you have stuff that really does last a long time, it costs you like 5 to 6 times as much. You know, people always scream about, oh, Day and Easy, Alpine Star, this stuff lasts forever. Yeah, and it costs like, you know, like an Alpine Star jacket is £500, £600. There's no reason for it to cost that much. It is just a leather jacket at the end of the day.
It's branded though, and brands always sell for higher prices.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of it. It's like,
well, it's the same in anything.
That's what I suppose it just comes down to. You always have to find that middle ground, which is why like, I use the Frank Thomas jacket, and I bought my jacket and my Frank Thomas 2-piece trousers together. I think it cost me less than £400. So I got a full 2-piece.
Yeah.
For less than the cost of one jacket by another company. Okay, everybody. Well, Reeno's camera just died, so she's just me. She can hear me, but you can't hear her unless she really shouts. So we're going to end this one here. Thanks very much to my Patreon supporters. I'll be interested to know what you think about the whole bike gear scenario, like if you're a female biker, but that's kind of stupid asking this to my audience because only like 4 to 5% of you have ever been women. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Reeno. Also, Reeno is doing the Race for Life. Check out her channel for a video she's done talking about it. And if you'd like to add a small donation to her fund she's raising, then it's there if you wish to. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. They can't hear you. Wave!
If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.